Hi guys, today I'll be showing you the most up-to-date method of how to set up Google Analytics 4 with the new Google tag. Having analytics installed on your business website is one of the most important things you can do, as it helps inform your decisions and strategy and guide your marketing efforts. I find so many client websites that I work on either don't have analytics or don't have it configured properly, and they're essentially just flying blind. The Google Analytics configuration tag is now gone and has been replaced with the Google tag. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to set up your Google Analytics with the new Google tag so you can accurately track data for your business. Today, I'll be using this website here that we recently built for a client, and I'll be installing analytics as they previously had none, and I'll be showing you the process of how to set up your Google Tag Manager and link it with your Google Analytics, and then in future videos showing you how to set up conversion tracking across your website. So let's get into it. So for this process, you're going to need a Google Analytics and a Google Tag Manager, and we're going to connect these two to start tracking data. Since this client doesn't have any analytics set up or any account, we're just going to create a new one for them inside of our own business account. So we'll click on Create Account. We'll call this business name, Australia, container name. We'll just grab the URL, move that. We want to select Web and create, and we want to accept the privacy service agreement, whatever it is, and there we have it. We now need to install this Google Tag Manager code into the head and the body of the website. So I'll just come over here and log in quickly. Okay, now that we're on the dashboard, you either want to find your plugin that can install code for you. So that's WP Snippet or WP Code, something similar along those lines. But we have Elementor Pro, so we're just going to come down here and go to Custom Code, and we're going to add Custom Code. Location in the head, we'll call this GTM tag head. Yeah, and then we'll copy this one, paste that, save and close. Now we want a new code, and this one's going to go the body, GTM tag body, and then we'll grab this code here, paste that there, and publish, save and close. Now back over here, we can test to see if our code has worked. We'll just grab the URL and throw it in here and test it. That's been installed properly. Okay, now in this workspace, you want to just come over to the left and select tags, and then we want to add a new tag, tag configuration. Here we want to click on Google Analytics, and the only thing we can do now is select Google Tag, and come down here, you need a tag ID. This is where you want to go over to your Google Analytics. And if you don't already have an account here, you want to just click on the cog icon here, press create, and then you can either create a whole new account or you can create a property within an account that you already have. Okay, so here is the account that I created for the client. As you can see, there's no data tracked just yet. And what you want to do is just come back down to this cog settings icon again, click on data streams, and then click on the container here, and this is your measurement ID. So this is the one you want to copy, come back to your tag manager and paste this. Now there's a number of other settings here, configuration settings and things like that. I wouldn't worry about this if you're just a single location business. This is more if you want to set up numerous locations around your city or country or whatever you want to do under the one Google tag. But for now, we won't be worrying about this at all. For triggering, you just want to make sure it says initialization, all pages, and then you want to just name your tag and save it. So I'm going to call this GTag GA4, and then we'll just paste the measurement ID there. We'll save that as the name. We now have the G tag. Okay, now what we want to do is just quickly test and make sure this tag is firing on the website. So we click on preview. It's going to ask for your website URL, and then you press connect, and this will just load up. And then once this website loads, you go back to Tag Assistant, and you should see Google Tag fired one time. And that is essentially because the website has loaded, and now it's fired your Google Tag, and it can track the data now on this website. Now what we'll do is just go over to Google Analytics and make sure it is receiving the data. Just want to click on admin again, come down to debug view, and it should start showing up here. Page view, first click, and if you want to just click around, open a page, this should eventually come through anytime now. It's usually a little bit of a delay. starting to come through our clicks and links and page views, etc. So this just shows that we're actually collecting data on this website. The last step is just to go back to Google Tag Manager and submit this Google tag to make sure it saves. We'll just call this new Google tag. You can leave a description if you want, and then just press publish. And there you go. That is our new Google tag set up on the website. Another way you can check to see that this is set up is if you install a Chrome extension, and I like to use the one called Tag Assistant, and you can come down here and you can see the Google tag tjpowerelectrical.com is set up and found on this website. So that's how you set up your Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager. In the next episodes, I will show you how to set up conversion tracking, which is the most important part of this process. So you can track every time someone converts on your website. So that's either filling out a contact form, clicking on a call button, or even clicking a link to send you an email. And that is what you want to track as part of your SEO or even just digital marketing campaign in general. And I'll be showing you how to do this in separate videos, one for each of these, for the contact form, one for the phone link, and one for the email link. So that way you can have all of your conversion tracking set up. Cheers.